in our ongoing series, Love Your Selfie, Whitney Thore became an internet sensation with more than 6 million views of her viral video, Fat Girl Dancing. And Whitney is using her newfound fame for good, spreading a message of self-acceptance on TLC's new reality show, My Big Fat Fabulous Life. Whitney Thore, good morning.
Good morning.
I see that video, so confident, so fun, over 6 million views. But your struggle with your weight was something that came on all of a sudden when you were in college, right? What happened?
Right. Well, it's interesting. I started gaining weight when I got to college my freshman year, and I gained over 100 pounds the first year. But my struggles with body image, even though I was thin before that, and I was prom queen, and I was a dancer and a professional dance teacher, I had body image issues forever. It's not something that's only for fat women. It affects all women.
So it's been a real journey for you to come to this place of self-acceptance and embracing the word fat, which is, you know, the title of, it's in the title of your show.
Absolutely. Well, when I was first diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome and I gained so much weight, it was really difficult for me for a long time because fat is such a dirty word in our society. But after I started to become more confident and I started dancing again, I realized I kind of just got angry. I kind of wanted to say, I'm fat, but I'm also fabulous. I'm also intelligent. I have talents and contributions, and my whole self-worth is not dependent on whether I'm fat or not. So that's why I love My Big Fat Fabulous Life. That's why I love my Fat Girl Dancing videos. I would love to open up a dialogue in this country about obesity that's more candid, because there are a lot more things that are worse to be than fat.
I just loved your message is so great and so inspiring. You really put yourself out there in this show, though. There's a part where you go in and you're trying on bathing suits, and not just bathing suits. We're talking bikinis, and you get some looks. I mean, that had to be pretty intimidating for you to do. What's it like for you to look at this and watch this now?
You know, I was nervous that I was going to see myself on TV and have that moment of, wow, I'm fatter than I thought, or, oh, you know, that's the way I felt my whole life, right? But I'm happy to report that I look at that and I think, go girl. Well, you talk about self-acceptance, of course, but then on the show you also say you're trying to lose weight. So how do you balance the messages? Right. Well, I think, you know, wanting to lose some weight and also loving your body are not mutually exclusive. You know, they can happen at the same time. I love my body. I'm not embarrassed of myself. I'm not ashamed. It doesn't affect my self-worth, but I'm not naive to the health risks that I will probably face if I stay this weight, because I'm almost 400 pounds. So I know that I need to lose some weight, but I have no desire to ever be thin again. I just want to be fit and healthy and happy.
What advice do you give to people who are struggling like you, struggling with the same, with the pressure to be, you know, in this very thin world, you know, obsessed world? How do you tell them to get through and to conquer those fears that they may have?
Well, I think the first thing to realize is that even if you're not fat, you'll probably never be thin enough to fit the societal ideal. There's always something else. So if you want to gain confidence, I think the first thing you need to do is realize that confidence is a product of action. It's not something you just either have inside you or you don't. You have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You have to go past the boundaries. And then once you do that, once you start living that way, it feels so good that you want more and more and more of it. And then you realize that you are awesome. You can do things, and people respond to it. So I just love you. And you are going to help me dance off. Oh, we're going to dance? Show. Yes, because you're so good at dancing. Come on. We're going to do a little shake it off, right? Here we go. So, yeah. My Big Fat Fabulous Life premieres tomorrow night on TLC.